Robbie Gould set to kick off.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Huntley, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
The 28-yard line.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's brought down by Tre'Davious.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move it back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. From midfield, here's Allen. And they'll get this into the hands of Huntley. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
First down, Ravens.
Allen now on first down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Patrick Owasor in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chandler Jones in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Flushed out right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Goff on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return, and the Ravens, they'll take over.
Their own 40-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Second and 7. Allen. They're going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
And he finds Cook. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. On first down, it's Gurley. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
We're scoreless after 1
quarter with no score.
First down line at the 34 here on third down. To the air. Allen gets this one to Hill. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
First down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way. And is much more successful as well.
Now a handoff for Gurley. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, Huntley. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line.
The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be third and 5. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
A 41-yard attempt.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So no surprise if Vinatieri able to convert there. He is, of course, the owner of the NFL record for most postseason field goals.
Hard to believe he was undrafted coming out of college. And now here he is into his 40s, and he's still one of the best kickers around.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Gerald Everett, 75 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. They didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense the film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First down, Huntley, and he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Tyler Fackrell.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 30-yard line.
Thirty-yard line, 2nd and 12. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Brought down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Gus Edwards.
It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop.
The tackle made by Jonathan Bostic.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete. It's Jason Huntley. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 4-yard line.
Another try on 2nd down with Gurley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Brought down right at.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. A bad time for a false start penalty, as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Allen. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
6-yard attempt.
Vinatieri's kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Ravens 6.
So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in this last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
On the tackle.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And 9 at the 26-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
They'll try and run him with Gurley. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
Chiefs 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Goff. The left side caught by Diggs. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Pass complete.
No gain on
but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no yardage.
Okay.
and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. Throw complete right side to Cooks. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the
in need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason. So you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
A gain of 15 and a Raven 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Edwards works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
It's the Baltimore ball.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. He has been an integral part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game. Now his 2nd TD of the playoffs. Showing some consistency, and that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs, because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. That can get you to the finish line. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Ravens 19, Chiefs 7. Adam Vinatieri.
It is Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
2 for 1. Check.
Play action. It's gone. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Ryan Kerrigan. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out of the gun. Gone. Going deep for Diggs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Tight end right. We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line. I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college. And our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D-linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there. And this is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That makes them... And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Ravens 26, Chiefs 7. Adam Vinatieri set to kick.
Here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs.
To Stephon Diggs.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Goff. He'll find Lindsey here. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The Chiefs on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 31. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
The tackle.
A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start. But, boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Right there.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
It's just me and you.
Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Made at the 21.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6. On
the handoff, Edwards. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The Ravens going to move on to another week in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.